I am not a monster. I am not the face of violence. I am not a murderer in the making. I am not an outcast of society. I could be anyone. I could even be you. I was hospitalized for the first time 6 years ago. I was found outside Heathrow Airport from a long journey that carried me halfway across the world. I was found screaming and crying out for help. I was found without a home to go to. I was suffering from delusions and hallucinations that were so soul-destroying that I thought there was only one way out. Yet hope had brought me here, despite all odds of never recovering. Little did I know that this wouldn't be the last time I would be found lost, hopeless, and alone. I lost many years to the illness that would soon have a face known as schizophrenia. When I finally recovered, I took pills that made me lose daylight and feel like a zombie during the days I was able to stay awake. I couldn't retain information that others around me were able to, and I was hounded by voices and visual hallucinations on a daily basis. Still, I clung on to the dream of tomorrow in the hope that my medication would finally make me feel normal and that I would no longer have to fight this battle alone, that I could finally be free. What I haven't told you is that I couldn't have done this alone. I was supported by mental health nurses every step of the journey and by our beloved NHS. Every day, I spoke about my trauma, and little by little, the burden eased within me. The system found me a place to live where I would be supported when I was on the verge of homelessness. I was given food, shelter, and medication. I was supported by the community mental health team, and they attuned the medication so that I could live with some semblance of normality. My story, unfortunately, isn't all that uncommon. Thousands of people are diagnosed each day with schizophrenia. It affects 1 in every 100 people, and between 14 and 100 people out of 100,000 develop psychosis every year. Many people with schizophrenia don't get the help and support that they need due to the lack of funding, lack of compassion, lack of resources for this mental illness. Most people with schizophrenia are victims of violence rather than perpetrators of it, and I was no exception. However, I know that I was one of the lucky ones. So I urge you to help us with our fight to end the stigma and to aid us in our recovery by donating to research to cure and treat schizophrenia and by supporting the NHS charities. We are all able to make a difference. Our small actions can lead to bigger consequences. All of us deserve to lead healthy, happy, and fulfilling lives. I plan to become a mental health nurse and pass on the torch to someone who might be suffering from this mental illness. I plan to use art and music as tools to help me heal and confront ghosts of the past. I dream of having a family and a home and a career just like everyone else. I dream of creating books that people will read about people like me, where we get happy endings. I dream of a better future where people who are schizophrenic aren't judged for seeing monsters, and are no longer labeled as ones. Someday, those dreams will become a reality, not another delusion. I have faith in you all and faith in myself. Thank you for listening. I hope you're all healthy, happy, and leading fulfilling lives. Thank you.